Hello, my name is Anthony Khalil. I'm a plumber. I work for Belle Bathrooms. When you're listening for a job, looking for a plumber, it's always best to give them the best description of the job, what's involved in it, what you want done, what your expectations are. If you can describe the age of your property is always best, because then there's different ranges of materials that have been used in the plumbing industry over the last 20 or 30 years. The last thing you want to do is get a plumber that's not qualified or says he's qualified but really has got no qualification behind him, because the disaster of a water leak can become very expensive. And if somebody's not licensed, they got no insurances behind them, well then you're lumbered with the clean-up bill behind it. So it's always best to check to see your tradesman or your plumber is licensed. It's always best for the customer to obviously clear the premises where the plumber needs to work. So if you've got a blocked drain in your kitchen, it's always best to clean the cabinet. If you're doing work such as renovating a bathroom, it's always best to obviously strip the bathroom, take the tiles off the walls, and prepare it so when the plumber does come in to make these alterations, it's ready to go. Before you start, it's always best to make sure you have picked your toilets, your basins, your bathtubs, and all the PC items, because when the plumber comes in to work, he'll work to those specifications. So every property has a water meter. Just before the water meter, there's an isolating valve. In cases where you need to shut the water down to do any types of plumbing works, you just turn the isolating valve off from here, and at any tap, just remove the hose, open up the tap, and that will release the pressure. So if you have a plumber on premises and they're doing some works there, it's always best to get the plumber to go around and just have a look at the most obvious stuff, and just check your rubber seals on toilet systems. You can check your tap washers, O-rings and stuff like that. Some plumbers do have cameras in their trucks, so it's always good that you can get your drains checked regularly, and you can just see what's in that line, if there's any tree roots, any cracks in the pipe. For more information about licensed plumbers, go on highpages.com.au.